and welcome back to Faith, Family, and Fun Reviews. If you're new here on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. So yes, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get into our special feature today, which is titled Little Secrets. And you can actually find this film streaming right now on Prime. So yes, let me tell y'all what this film is about. Emily is a plucky preteen who is entrusted with her young neighbor's most private and cherished secrets. Every Wednesday, Emily sets up a booth in her backyard that regularly attracts the guilty young souls of the neighborhood. These include Philip, whose clumsiness and his interest in Emily make him a challenging client, but complications ensue when she suddenly finds it difficult to keep all of her neighbor's secrets to herself. Friends, I so enjoyed this. This is like one of those films that like kind of put you in the mind of, okay, some of you may know about this, like The Babysitter's Club, or you know, just those like really clean films that kind of the focus and main characters are on like the preteens or the, you know, the teens. So it's so clean and it's so fun and so wholesome, and I love films like this because they always have like some kind of moral to it, that not only that children can take away different things from it, and you know, teenagers and young adults and that type of thing, but it's also, to me, it applies to adults as well. This is not something that stays with your childhood. It usually give you like these life lessons that if you hold on to them, you'll be like, wow, you know, this really helped me out as an adult. And so I really enjoyed this film for that. I expected that when I you know, turned it on. So I was like, yes, I love that, because I love like even middle grade books and different things like that, because those kind of books, those kind of stories are usually clean, and they usually have like life lessons that are very made simple and very understanding to, you know, kids of all ages, but especially adults as well. So here we meet Emily, and I have to say she was so mature for her age, and I so appreciated that. I mean, so many different things that are made nowadays for teens and kids and stuff, it usually seems like it's either like way past what, like way too much for them, like, you know, they ain't got no business watching it, like what teen is really dealing with that or should be dealing with something like that, or it's so dumbed down to the point where it's like, okay, like seriously, are we doing this right now? Like, how in the world these kids can understand a little bit more than that? And so I love the teen here, Emily. She is so like so mature for her age, and she just has this idea, because she's never really been, as according to her, has been really good at anything. She is a violinist, she plays her violin, and she's very good at that, but as far as like apart from that, she's not really good at anything or have any interest in much of anything else. So she always saw one thing about herself that she found that was like something worth having, that was special, that not everybody has, and she felt within herself she has the ability to keep people's secrets. Like if you tell her, it doesn't go anywhere. It just kind of remind me of God, of course, you know. So it's so cool to have him where we could just, you know, pour our hearts to, and we know it's not going to go anywhere. But unfortunately with human beings, that is not a guarantee, and different things like that. But with Emily here that we saw in this film, she's like the closest that you can have to something like that. And Emily is the type of girl that you will want as a friend, because she does value friendship. She does value the inner being of a person, their spirit. That's how she tends to look at people, through those eyes, through those very innocent, childlike eyes. And I so appreciated her character in this film, and it was just like, oh, where were you, Emily, all my life? Girl, this is the kind of best friend that I would love to have, you know, apart from Jesus Christ, as far as a human being, you know, who's walking on that journey with you, is a friend like Emily, who's just trustworthy, who's honest, and who's innocent and loving and just so kind. And she has that about her, and I can understand why all the kids, you know, a lot younger than her in the neighborhood, would go to her, you know, once a week and share their secrets. And she would literally keep them in a treasure chest, and she has a key to it. She has like this big dollhouse in the back of her house, and it's just so cool. I mean, it's like every girl's dream, like seriously. You just love Emily here. But we get to see here with her growing, and Emily starts to understand like lessons that she didn't really think about, you know, because as you're growing, when you're a kid, you don't really think about all kind of different things, of course, like, but as you're maturing and you're growing up, certain things just kind of come your way, and you have to learn at least you should be learning, you know, how to deal with those things in a very mature way with the help of the adults and different people in your life. And so we get to see Emily kind of grow up in a short span of time, because she does meet Phil here in the neighborhood, who's a little younger than her. And he comes with his own little things, and I believe it's so many different ways that he rubs off on her, but in a very, very good way. It matures her, it opens her up to there's different possibilities. And so I love that these two become friends here in this film. And then she also had her teacher, Pauline, who was just such a sweetheart and who had a passion for music, orchestra, and that type of thing too. So it was just so cool to see that the connection Emily had with her music teacher, as well as her parents. And and Emily has her own secrets too, so I think that's the reason why she does value secrets as much as she does, because she has her own secret that she's walking around with and she holds so dear to her heart, because she hasn't felt like that secure yet, or found somebody yet to really open up her heart to. And there's so many different life lessons in this film in regards to secrets, in regards to friendships, because that's what it's really about in this film, you know, friendships and integrity and character and operating in these things, especially if you want to have relationships with someone. And I'm talking on the terms of friendship here, y'all, because we talking about kids and all of that. So yeah, it's friendship. So I just thought that it was so valuable, and it just reminded me of, like, even these kind of things you should be seeking as well. You know, if you're looking for friendships, as no matter what age you are, there should be certain characteristics that you're looking for, you know, that honesty and the fact that a person has a pure heart, you know, if they have a relationship with Christ. There's just so many different things that I just kind of pulled from this film that reminded me of so many different things. And I was just like, oh, I just love it. So many laughs throughout this film, because the characters are amazing. The kids here in the film are just wonderful. You just love them. The adults here are so compassionate, so loving and patient towards these children and just towards family. So you get all of that here. And my special treat is, you know, like the life lessons. Like, I have to come back to the life lessons here. They were so important. And no matter what age you are, that's why I wanted to share this film with you all, because it's not just for kids. No matter what age you are, you're going to be able to pull these different things that you could take with you on your life journey that would make life a whole lot better for you, you know, if you do apply these principles here. So this was overall so much fun, and it did have like different surprises there that caught me off guard, because it's just kind of going on this one, like this smooth path, and then all of a sudden it's just like it goes to something else that just totally pulls your heart somewhere else, and you're just like, oh my goodness, and you just in it. You're just in it all the way from the beginning to the end. This just held my interest. It was such a beautiful film, and I just love it. And I had to share it with y'all, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get in our scripture, because I cannot leave y'all without that. And we're coming out of Psalms 25:14. And it reads, "The secret of the Lord is with those who fear him, and he will show them his covenant." That is all I have for you for this video. Thank you all so much for joining me. And until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.